everyone, I recently purchased Rigid Collodion from Mayron and wanted to try it out. It's basically a liquid that puckers your skin and makes it look like your skin is scarred. It was $15, so I was pretty surprised on how small the bottle actually was. Like, it was literally the size of my finger. I started using a red and purple grease paint. I took the red on a small detail brush and drew the lines where I wanted the scars. I was going for like an animal attack or something like that. And I made sure not to make the lines super harsh and dark because now I'm taking a medium flat brush and blending the lines out so it's more of like a wash of color rather than a straight line. Then I took the purple color and blended that over the red. I wanted this to look like fresh scarring, which is more pink than older scars. Now taking the Collodion, I made sure I didn't have too much product on the brush and I started tracing the lines on my face. I tested this on my hands before I did this to make sure I wasn't going to have like a weird reaction or something. And the product does have a strong smell and it did burn my eyes a little bit, but it's really not supposed to be used around the eyes anyways. So I had to be really careful so it wouldn't like drip or anything. Now, I could almost immediately feel the product pulling and like puckering at my skin as it was drying, but it wasn't painful or anything, it just felt like real weird. I decided to put some on my actual eyelid, but I ended up taking it off later because it peeled itself off. I went back and extended the scars and put a little more red in the deeper looking spots. Now I had to put about 5 to 6 layers of this on to get the look that I wanted, and I had to stop after the 6th layer because it started to burn my skin at the bottom of the line closest to my ear. Now I'm pretty sure it's because the skin is super sensitive in that specific area, but it was still pretty uncomfortable. But in the end it gave a really cool effect. Now, one thing I will say, I was very disappointed because I used half the freaking bottle in doing this. So I basically had $8 on my face. I would definitely purchase this again, except I wish that you could get like a bigger bottle or something. But this is what it ended up looking like, and I thought the effect was super cool, and even though it pulls at your skin, it wasn't horribly uncomfortable, apart from it burning that one section of my skin. Now it did start peeling up around my eye, but I'm guessing it was just because I was constantly blinking and looking around. And now it's time to take it off. I pulled at the opposite sides of my face to loosen it a little from my skin, and I used my nail to lift and peel it up. It was pretty cool because the liquid dried hard and shell-like, and in the areas with not so sensitive skin, it didn't hurt at all to peel off. Now, the area that was burning was pretty painful in pulling it off because the product made my skin super sensitive, so it was extra painful to pull something off of it. After I got the pieces off, I took a makeup wipe and took off the excess red and purple paint, making sure not to scrub too hard. After I did that, I noticed that the product made my skin red and irritated, so I figured I'd wash my face and see if it would calm the redness down. And it didn't. The parts on my forehead and nose didn't hurt, but the part that was burning earlier was warm to the touch and was very sensitive when I touched it. But it went away the next day, and regardless, the product is pretty cool.